Hi, my name is Andra Bolin, and I need your help social media in helping me get a special message and a special request to Maya Angelou and Oprah Winfrey for my upcoming wedding on 12/31/2013. I've already sent the letter to Oprah and now to Maya Angelou, but I need your help, and I need this video to be that extra push to get their attention. So I'm going to read the letter that I wrote to them. And if this touches you in any way, my only request is that you please share this video and ask others to share it if they're touched as well. So here's my letter. It's called Sister Mother, Will You Walk With Me? Wonderful Women of Wisdom Brooch Bouquet Request. I'm a 39-year-old woman who has struggled with years of self-loathing, self-sabotage, and poor self-esteem. Attaching, connecting, and feeling were extremely hard for me, and I learned how to hide my insecurities well from others. Despite my amazing upbringing and loving family, I always felt lost, unsure, and didn't know how to feel love, much less give it, due to my issues of abandonment surrounding my adoption from Tunis, Tunisia, Africa. Everything up to my 20s was pretty ugly. I didn't have a lot of friends. I pushed my family away. I rejected love at every turn. I even rejected any feelings, good or bad, for my birth mother. Everything was pushed aside. I hated my birth mother, I hated my parents, and I hated myself. As I entered my early 20s, I began to realize that these feelings were common side effects that many orphans have experienced, and there was more to life than hiding behind the absence of my birth mother. I began to work on developing better connections with my parents and those around me that were offering up wisdom, love, and support. The first time I saw Maya Angelou was at the Unity Series for Women at ASU in Arizona. It was a gift that my mom had given me in hopes that it would help bring us closer together, and it did. As we listened to Maya Angelou speak, I was overwhelmed with emotion in hearing her story, and hearing her story shed light on my very own. And I started to ask myself, regardless of my past, why did I have to stay there? Or could I take that pain and turn it into a gift that I could present to others to help them? This was the beginning of my discovery and healing process, and the personal autopsy that I was willing to perform on myself to create a different life for myself. When we approached backstage, I was nervous to meet the Maya Angelou. My life was already on shaky ground, and I'd become a master of disguising emotions, so when they came up, they were uncontrollable. Years of stifled, unexpressed emotion will do that to you, and it does take time to release all that has been held in. She took my hands, both of them, and she held them so daintily, but yet firm and soft in her grasp. My mother had to speak for me because I was too nervous to speak. And she introduced me to Maya Angelou and told Maya a little bit about me and my background. And Maya looked at me and she said in that sweet voice that sings, she said, "You are a beautiful woman." Those words were the turn of events for me. How could someone that doesn't know me see that in me? Especially when I'd been so horrible to my parents, my friends, my family. But she saw me. She saw something in me that I had yet to see in myself. Her soul spoke to my soul in a way I've never experienced before, and for that, it woke me up. From that day on, I was a fan of everything Maya Angelou. I've read her books, her poems, I've watched her in films, and every time she comes to Arizona, I'd go see her speak. And I think for a year straight, my favorite gift to give was a copy of her Phenomenal Woman in a beautiful frame. Around that same time, I discovered Oprah Winfrey. Her story, too, filled my heart, and she inspired me to see that you can come from any circumstance and create a new reality. I continue to listen to Oprah on XM Radio daily. I watch her next chapter in Life Class television series. Among my new favorite, Ian LaVansant's Fix My Life. Through Oprah, Maya Angelou, and Ian LaVansant's teaching, I continue to break open and decide who I want to be. And for that, they will always be my sister mothers. I will not have my birth mother at my wedding, And while she won't be there physically, I do have a better sense of who she might be. And because of the work that I've done and the support of my sister mothers, I feel a deeper sense of peace. Even so, my wedding is a monumental occasion for me because I never even dreamed that I would get married. So I came up with an idea that all of my sister mothers, the wonderful women that have inspired, supported, and loved me, even when I couldn't love myself, would all walk with me down the aisle when I marry on 12/31/2013. To accomplish this, I decided that rather than having a traditional bouquet, I would create a brooch bouquet, in which I would ask each of these women to offer that up as their gift to me, and I would weave all of these wonderful brooches together as a symbolic masterpiece of all the lessons, teachings, wisdom, and inspiration on my journey that has been paramount to my growth and healing. When thinking of the women, 3 people initially came to mind: my mother, Maya Angelou, and Oprah Winfrey. In addition to all the other women in my life who have touched me, this occasion would be sealed if these 3 women would contribute a brooch for my bouquet. It won't make up for the loss of my birth mother, but it will be a gift that I give her and myself so that she may know somewhere out there in the universe or deep in her heart that she did not leave me abandoned. She placed me into this wonderful, beautiful life with an amazing family, with wonderful women of wisdom who are now my sister mothers. So I ask, if this touches you in any way, that you please share this, because I believe that every intention backed with action can come true. And I would be honored to walk with my sister mothers. Thank you.